Welcome back to my channel. It is cold, oh my gosh. So I know we are sharing some gorgeous spring, like winter to spring transition outfits today, but man, we are in the thick of winter right now. I promise I'm gonna get myself together for this video, but we woke up to snow, and that like joke about how Texas and the South doesn't handle, well, no, just Texas only, how Texas does not handle the cold well, is so true. Like, native Texan, I own it. We are chickens, we're wimps, we're babies. We love the cold, but we don't know how to handle it. And when it is cold, we aren't okay. So a tenth of a centimeter of snow is a big deal for us. And it is 24 degrees outside right now, which is just like, doesn't get colder than this. If you're watching this and you're from an actual cold state up north, please don't come after me. I know you guys are tougher than we are when it comes to the cold. We just aren't equipped for it down here, and it's such a short period of time. Like, we only get a freeze or a snow for maybe a week, so it's a very short period of time for us, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Honestly, I actually hope it snows a little bit more because I would love to go play in it with my son. It snowed where we actually saw it for like 2 minutes. So hopefully, it's supposed to stay cold and rainy. So hopefully we actually get some snow for an extended period of time. Anyways, let's get into today's video. Thank you for letting me rant for a minute about the weather. Today we have a winter to spring transitional try on haul. If you are in the north, some of these pieces you might need to just save for straight spring. But like I mentioned, in Texas, we don't have a freezing long winter here. So everything will be kind of dependent on where you live in terms of the time of year you're gonna wear it, but lots of cute going out event stylish pieces. And one thing I wanted to highlight about today's video is I wanted to shop local for today's videos. One of the reasons it's kind of hard to share local shops online is because they don't have an online platform to shop on. A lot of local businesses, even though they're amazing, you only have access to them if you live in that certain area. So I hunted for a business that did have a strong presence online, but is local to Texas, and that is the brand Shop Birdie. They are located in Fort Worth. Their Instagram is Shop Birdie FW, I believe. We go up there all the time. I work in Dallas with some of my modeling clients pretty weekly, so we're up north all the time. And I was hunting, found this brand. Their stuff is so cute. They carry a ton of awesome brands, and they are local to Texas. So if you're wanting to shop local, you can check them out in Texas, but also you can check them out anywhere because they have a website featuring everything they carry in their store. A couple of announcements before we get into this video. I'm gonna make this real quick, and if you have watched a video before, you already know what I'm gonna share. First off, everything in today's video will be linked in the description box, so if you're interested in everything, it's there in the order I wore it for easy access. Also, I'm gonna go over sizing, of course, throughout the whole video, but if you need everything at a glance, my sizing is also in the description box. And lastly, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to support my channel. That is a great way to support me and allow me to do this wonderful job on YouTube. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. Let's get into today's video, sharing some really cute event style for spring/winter, depending on where you live. So we're channeling our inner spring right now. I am just in love with this top. Now, unfortunately, I just checked the website and this piece is sold out, which it's no surprise because it's beautiful. There are a lot of other really similar options though, so I'll go ahead and link those in the description box instead of this. Now, since this was a popular piece, they may bring it back in stock, so I'm still gonna share the details, and once we're like way more into spring, you know, March, April, May, definitely check their site, see if they brought it back or restocked it. So I'm wearing the large in this, fits really true to size. Honestly, there's a ton of forgiving room in here because it's not fitted all around here. So there's plenty of room in the bust, plenty of room right here. This is a great like eating shirt. You're gonna be going to a luncheon or some kind of event where the food's gonna be great and you don't wanna worry about sucking it in. This is very forgiving. I love the puffer sleeves. This is the large. So I believe this did come in small through extra large on the website, and the extra large would of course be even bigger. So if you're in between sizes, I would say you are very good to size to the lower size like I did, because typically I'm like a true XL and the large fits perfectly. Like I would not want an XL in this. It does button in the back right up here. A little bit hard to get on myself, but definitely doable if you're getting dressed alone or worried about that. I think it's just the prettiest. Got this little like cutout right here. I'm gonna come in closer so y'all can see the detail. It is like ultra luxury. I believe this was priced at $98. And when I'm telling you, I've shopped pieces like this at designer apparel boutiques that are 10 times the price because they're more designer names. This is a great price for the quality of this. If you were to buy this, it's actual designer, it'd probably be like $400 or $500, which I know is just crazy. A lot of times you do just pay for the name, which is totally fine. A lot of people like that. I even like that with certain designer brands. But if you're wanting a beautiful look for under $100, this would be a great option. And like I said, there's a bunch of other options on the website and some are cheaper. This also could be paired with so many different bottoms. You could pair it with denim like I have on now to make it more casual. You could pair a nice pair of black slacks. This would be great with some faux leather pants or some nice just dress pants. Very appropriate. So also if you are wanting a good like office event look, this would be a great top. So I'm gonna lower the camera because actually this denim is also from Shop Birdie. And I'm obsessed with it. I have been wearing this pair of denim nonstop because actually I got my order in like 3 weeks ago. So I've been wearing this denim for 3 weeks like crazy. I actually already shared them on my Instagram, but I'm gonna lower the camera and chat about this denim. All right, so these are my first pair of A Goldie jeans and I have been debating on getting a pair of these for a while. I really wanted a pair, but they are a little bit higher price point of a denim, but I just really wanted a pair because I've heard they're the best denim, which now that I own a pair, I can agree. These are a really quality pair of denim. I love them. I've worn them a million times since getting them. So these ones are the Riley Long high-rise quiver. So these are the long, meaning they're longer because I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm 6 foot tall. I always need the long or bigger option just for length. I'm also wearing a size 30 in these. So one thing about this denim, there is zero stretch. And I don't know the highest size that A Goldie goes to, but I'm pretty sure it's 30 or 31. So I'm like right at the top size that they even offer this jean. And it fits perfectly. But if you are like on the larger side of a 30 or 31 or 32, these might be a little too small for you because they really hug and there is no stretch. So like I said, I'm in the size 30. These are most comfortable after I've worn them like 4 times and then they've like loosened out because they are a true denim. But when they are straight out of the wash, I am doing the ultimate wiggle jiggle dance to close these. Actually, I just took them out of the wash yesterday. So you can kind of see they're like hugging. If I like breathe out, it's attractive. But if I breathe out, they're like hugging me. So in like 3 or 4 wears, these will be really comfortable. They're a full button front. You can see they're like, I don't know if you can see, they're like pulling just a hair right there because they are extremely snug. But I love where they hit. They're right above my belly button, a nice high-rise fit. I'm pretty much only ever here for the high rise. And since they are nice and fit, they really suck me in right here. They suck in this lower area, so they hold me in well, just like I would want in a denim. There's a slight distressing on the pocket and slight distressing on the ankles. I don't know if y'all can see, but I love where they hit me. Also, really cute pair of jeans for flats. This spring, the mules and the slides, those are gonna be, you know, my go-to type of shoe this spring, and these are the perfect length for those. Also, I like that once it hits my knees, it kind of has a straight fit. It goes straight down. It's not a full skinny, since skinnies are kind of out now. Like nobody's wearing skinny jeans anymore. This is a good hybrid. They're fitted, but they're looser at the ankle. Overall, a fantastic pair of jeans. I definitely would say that A Goldie lives up to their hype of being a wonderful quality pair of denim. This pair of denim is $218. I know, I said it, they are a pricier jean. I've washed them probably 8 times at this point. They're in the same fantastic condition as they were when I got them. They're like a go-to in my closet. These and my Abercrombie jeans are the only jeans I'll ever need. So I can definitely suggest from now finally owning a pair that these are a fantastic, fantastic denim. Next is this Spencer pleather dress, which is so good. Like, it hits so many of our needs as ladies. Okay, starting off first, the front is leather, so it gives a very rich look, but the back is this extra soft cotton material. It's super, super stretchy. So if you sit, this isn't going to pull or tug or ride. You can just sit on the comfy material. And as y'all saw, it's the whole back. It's so soft. It feels like a t-shirt on the back, and then the front is the pleather. So I love that it just adds that comfort to a really nice dress. Secondly, the shoulders. If you are in a work environment or you just like to keep your upper arms covered, this is a great option. Covers the upper arms, adds a puff, which honestly, in my opinion, minimizes the appearance of the size of your shoulders and like the back of your arms. And then it has this little flare detail. Actually, since I'm talking about the top, I'm just gonna come in so y'all can see it has this little flare detail, and the collar is so pretty. It just hits a lot of our needs as ladies, like I mentioned. Also, it's really easy to put on. It has one little button right here. It's just a slip-on dress with one little button. Super loose and flowy, so if you're going to a brunch or a luncheon where you're eating a lot, again, you don't have to worry about sucking it in or how you're gonna feel or look in your outfit after you've worn it. It will just lay the same. It's a nice, like, straight fit. If you don't want a really tight, form-fitting dress, but you still want to feel and look feminine, this is a great option. Also, I love this olive color. For sizing, it does come in extra small through extra large. I am wearing the large. Now, only reason I wish I would have gotten an XL is for the length. The length does not bother me, but if it was like any shorter, I definitely couldn't wear it. And this is obviously a dress to wear with heels. So imagining myself with heels with the length right now, it's like the shortest I would want a dress to be, especially since this is, I feel like, more of a professional setting dress. You don't want to have super duper short dresses when you're in a professional setting, just to be appropriate. So I do wish I would have sized up just for the length, but the whole top fits beautifully. I actually might exchange it and do that. I know I'll probably get more wear out of it, feeling more comfortable with it longer. By the way, I have a mirror right here. I share this in every video, but sometimes I get messages saying, why are you looking this way when the camera's this way? I have a mirror right here so I can see my outfit. Definitely stick to your true size, and also keep in mind if you're shorter than me, which most people are, it will be a lot longer. I think you can, yeah, it's catching the length. It's like, I don't know, it's like 5-6 inches above my knee. I'm on my tippy toes, so I'm trying to keep my balance here. Also, price point on this, $98. $98 for the whole look. Great price point. Again, something like this with more of a name brand at a designer apparel store would cost a lot more. And the quality of this is so good. I'm really loving that the pieces so far are, you know, ultra luxury. I would definitely consider everything I've tried on today so far luxury, but they're not like skyrocketing luxury price points. They're still generally affordable, and this is one of those timeless pieces you could rock in your closet for a while. This will be great for winter spring transition, but honestly this would be perfect for fall as well. So you can get a lot of use out of this dress. Wow, I saved what I thought would be my favorite piece for the end of this video, and wow, this dress is spectacular. It is so much bang for your buck. The detail is incredible. It is so comfortable. It has a nice cinching in at the waist. I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself with all the details, but this is their burnout organza dress, and it is ultra luxe. Price point is $150, which again is insane. The reason I am actually really impressed and really happy with these price points, I used to work at a designer apparel store in Uptown Houston, and that was all designer, very high-end, beautiful, ultra luxury items. Most items in that store, even for like simple t-shirts, were starting at $150. So these price points compared to the ultra luxe, like high-end designer stuff, are amazing. An entire dress, an entire look for $150 like this is amazing. This looks so much more expensive than it is. I Would definitely think this was a $600 cocktail dress if I didn't know the price point. And it's just got a lot of good things going on. So let's start with the arms and shoulders. If you're a lady who just likes to be covered, this is it. It also has this really pretty button detail. Since we're talking about the top, I was gonna cut my head off, but it's got this really pretty button detail right along the wrist. It's got a slight balloon sleeve, but it's not like an over balloony sleeve. It doesn't have too much fabric. It's still very dainty, very feminine. It's not just oversized. And then it has this pretty little puff. The way it's stitched, it actually puffs up just a little bit. And I love the high neck collar. It is very challenging to be this covered and also still be this feminine, and I don't want to say sexy because it's not sexy, but it's just very beautiful. I feel very womanly in this dress, and I'm not showing off any of the things that make me a woman. I think it really takes a special garment to accomplish that. So I love the high neck. These are fully functioning buttons. I'm gonna come back in. These are fully functioning buttons the whole way down. So it takes a minute to put on because I unbuttoned it to like here to get over. I put it over my head. But from here up I buttoned, and it took me a solid like 15 minutes because these neck ones are a little bit challenging. Also super breathable as we get into spring and it does start to get a little warmer. The organza is actually sheer. So there's, coming back in y'all, I don't even know why I keep going back, but right where it's like little slits, like right there and just all over the dress, there's little slits. That material in the slit is sheer. So extremely breathable. You will feel the wind through your arms, I guarantee. However, that brings me to another point. Even though it's the same sheer little cut throughs all over the dress, you will not feel it on your body because this does include a liner. So this is not see-through at all. It's like a little slip dress to go underneath the dress that keeps you covered, keeps you secured. Also, one thing I really like about the slip is that there are these little hooks on the inside of the dress that the slip hooks into. So your straps of the little slip will not fall down. They can't fall down because they're hooked in to this outer layer. So you're just really secured in. The slip's not moving. It's not gonna shimmy down. The sleeves aren't gonna fall off, or the straps aren't gonna fall off. So it was really smartly designed. You can unbutton them though, so you can put the slip on first if you'd like. So I just think that's a great function, that you can button the slip to connect to the dress or disconnect, depending on how you want to put the dress on. And then it has a little tie right here, which you can obviously tie as tight or loose as you would like. I have it pretty tight because I want it to cinch me in, give me an hourglass, but you can use this almost just more for decor of the dress and have it loose and have it be more of like a box fit. I love dresses that give the little cinch in look, that show off my figure and my hourglass. I just think it adds to the femininity and the beauty of the dress. And then the length, similar to the length of the last one, like 5-6 inches above my knee. This, however, I don't mind the length being this high. I actually do have heels on currently with it because this is more of an evening dress. Even if it is a work event, I think it would be an outside of the office work event. So if you're going to a restaurant, you're just gonna like elevate the look. This is personally the dress I would wear out at nighttime versus like a daytime event. So I don't mind it being a hair shorter. And then lastly, for sizing, this does come in size extra small through, I think, double XL. I can't remember honestly. It's either XL or double XL. I am wearing the large again. So if you love everything about the dress but you would like it longer, the option to size up is there. If you are a similar size than me, I definitely could have done the XL, but I really love how the top fits me. So I'm sticking true to ordering the large, but there are other sizes depending on what your needs are. So I actually have one other item to share with y'all before we wrap up today's video. It's kind of a random part of my purchase. I didn't match any of the outfits I got, but I really thought they were so adorable. And that's a pair of shoes. These Wonders sneakers are going to be my go-to in spring. They are so cute. I have worn them out. There's just so much about these that I love. So first off, the suede on this back part and this front and where the strings are is such a pretty detail. They're like New Balances but elevated, and New Balances are my favorite shoes. They've got the oh, on that side, they've got the W for Wonders. And then I love the shoelaces. They're like this pastel-y colors that are just everything that spring is. So it's a really subtle touch of spring in a neutral shoe, which is just perfection for me. Y'all know I'm a neutrals girly. Everything tan, gray, white, black, and brown, and all the shades of browns is my happy place. And so to have a brown shoe like this with the pastel colors, the little pop of color is perfect. It kind of gives you a little something special, a little something extra than a plain tan shoe, which 90% of my shoes are tan shoes, tan or cream colored shoes. So I just wanted to share these. They're in stock. They're called the Odyssey sneaker. Should have said that when I first whipped them out. They're the Odyssey sneaker, and they run a little snug for sizing. So I'm in the 41. I'm a size like 11-ish, like between 10 and 11, but this shoe looked narrow on the site. So I'm glad I got a 41. It fits really well. But a lot of times I will get a size 10 and like shoes that I just know, like Steve Madden, I know I'm a size 10 in those, not in 11. But for this brand, since it is a more narrow sneaker and I have a really wide foot, I figured sizing up, if you will, even though I am an 11 in some brands, would be safe. And I'm so glad I did. Fits great, fits my very, very wide foot. I just stuck to my bigger size. So whatever your size is, I would size up a half if possible, because I'm very glad I got the 11 when most of the time I wear a 10. They fit perfectly. I just definitely needed that extra space for the wideness of my foot. So that's just a little note on sizing, but I will definitely link these below. These are still in stock currently. And that is it for today's video. It was a little bit different than normal. We had a little bit more elevated clothing than normal. Still affordable in my opinion, because we definitely entered the luxury realm. We opened the door to luxury today, and it was as lowest price pointed luxury I think as we can get. So if you are a returning viewer and you're like, whoa, we just started sharing stuff that's way more expensive than normal, I'm still really trying to keep it affordable, but obviously there's only so affordable. When you get into certain fabrics and materials, you can keep it because certain things just cost more to make. So I am trying to keep it as cost efficient as possible for you, but I am excited that we are diving a little bit into some luxe stuff. I actually have a try on haul coming up in like a week or two, and it's all resort wear, and it is just like, wow, it is amazing stuff. So don't worry, I won't be sharing stuff that's thousands of dollars. I'm not gonna start randomly doing that, but I do wanna start showcasing as I mature a little bit. I update my wardrobe, I start going to different types of events. I wanna show you a variety of things I would wear, from the comfiest of the comfy that's affordable, to the luxury comfort, to the really elegant going out looks that are good quality, that are timeless pieces that you'll keep in your closet for a while. I feel like everything in today's video was definitely something you could wear for years to come, so they're great investment pieces. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Everything in today's video is linked. And also check out Shop Birdie Fort Worth if you're in the Fort Worth area. You can head into their shop. If you are located anywhere else in the US, luckily they have a great online store to shop, so definitely check them out online to shop local. And they have so many other really beautiful pieces if you're wanting to check out their other styles. Next week, we're gonna start kicking it off with the Valentine's Day try-on hauls. I will be sharing a ton of extra stuff on my Instagram, so make sure to head on over there. I'll put my handle right here. Give me a follow, because on here I share the clothing, but on Instagram I also share cute cooking items, like cute hair accessories, like a bunch of other things, some good guy gift guides that I won't share on YouTube. So make sure to head on over there for all things Valentine's starting next week. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful week. Stay warm, my friends, wherever you are in the country, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.